Well, hello there, humans, these earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and if you're lucky enough to be doing it too. If you like, I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna see. You're gonna see 3 games of me playing War Mode. Why is 3 a particularly special number? Because 3 games is basically the amount of time it took me to realize that you cannot actually get 18 kills in War Mode solo. You can only get 14 because the point scoring system in solo is 3 points per kill. Why is that important? Because I was trying to do the challenge that PUBG Mobile threw out there, Matador-like, with the red flag and said, get 18 kills, we'll give you an extra 8,888 BP. 8 being a very, very significant number in Chinese culture. 8 is the lucky number, you know, always bet on the 8s, baby. Now, so what I did was I played War Mode, and I came back to like just how amazingly good War Mode is for training your skill set. You're going to see in this game, there's a lot of things go on, but in all 3 games, one of the biggest and most important things that comes up is resource management, selecting weapons, looting quickly. And I obviously don't have auto pickup on, so playing War Mode is not just good for those tense situations where you have to figure out where incoming fire is coming, where your next kill setup's going to be. Like, look at the AKM. Look at how good it is for playing with an AKM. You learn to squeeze shots off. Just 2 bursts there of, you know, like 8 rounds each, or 5 rounds, not even 8 rounds. 2 bursts there of 4 rounds each and getting the kill, and then we're out again. You can see just a nice long squeeze of the trigger, letting the gun ride up. I mean, this is a great mode for training. And it teaches you to pick things up quickly. It teaches you to prioritize your backpack. It's just all round a brilliant way of playing the game. Just another short burst, 7 rounds that time. And this is why the AK is so great if you learn to use it like this. And this is a great place to learn to use it. I mean, you can see you get in really bad situations where you don't track targets properly, and there's someone else on my left, so I end up dying, but that's cool. That's what War Mode's all about. Rather than bore you with what has been a common topic on channel of late, how I use the game to kind of train up the skills for the actual raiding season, I'm just going to talk you through the games and some of the things I'm doing. And I hope that you can take something away from this. So this first game is based around the farm area, the shelter area, and the big barn down the back here. Now, one of the things that is really obvious throughout this game is that I'm pretty solid now in control on the claw in tight situations. I mean, the squeezing off of the ARs has become a lot, and the fast looting is another thing. Like, look at this. This is manually looting this crate of the things that I want, the things that I need, without stopping moving, setting up the kill on this bloke, doing the lean out. There's 2 of them there. I take 1 kill. I get full reload in. I set up for the next kill. I'm moving from bits of cover to bits of cover. Grab a vest on the way. Just a bit of a spray out. A couple of easy ones in the head. On the reload, through here. And we get a hold of our man there. It's another kill. Look how I go from cover to cover and how I break the engagements down. I know there's someone out there. I'm not going to revive until I clear this target. We get rid of him. Pro CPU. And then rather than revive in the middle of that area there, I pop out the back here. Now, I've talked about routes before, man. Routes is something that if you've played old Half-Life deathmatch games or any kind of deathmatch game where it was a constantly spawning situation, you would have routes where you would go from one area to the next. This is your safe place. This is where you heal up. This is where you can pick up a weapon. This is where, you know, the rocket launcher spawns. This is where people will spawn in, spot A, spot B. And you get used to things like that. Well, the game is no different to that when you're playing War Mode. That's exactly what you're looking for. You're looking for your safe spaces. You're looking for spaces where you can see people coming. And War Mode is great fun like this. If you get in a groove and you get a weapon like the AKM or the M16A4 working overtime, you can just tear stuff apart. You can see we're going to go to the 3x scope out there. M16A4, you beast. I'm going to show you this one, and then I'm going to show you a War Mode on Quarry, and then we're going to finish with a War Mode on the ridge above Georgia Pol Crates and Gatka, which is a great spot. Someone camping that top area there. Yeah, sit down, sunshine. I missed that level 2 helmet twice. Watching this back, missed the level 2 helmet twice. Doing a little bit of jumping. One more kill, and we seal the win. All good. Gonna look for the guy up top, but someone drops in a shoot. Does a little weird pro lead, and we take them out anyway on our right. There we go. And that's our first war mode victory of the day. Died once. Seems to be a common theme. I always manage to die at least once in war mode. I can't remember the last time I had a clear run through, but, you know, probably should. I've already got one kill here, but then I died, and I just restarted it rather than show you the whole thing. Running the M416. This is an AR mode, obviously. AR mode's pretty good. The mode I like the least is the SMG mode, but we do include that. There's an SMG mode at the very, very end. I've done lots of sniping modes on channel before, so I had a couple of wins in sniping mode. What happened was I actually was enjoying myself so much, I just kept playing. It's great, isn't it? Like, I was enjoying myself so much, I just kept playing. What you look for in sniping mode, by the way, is you want an AKM. An AKM allows you to loot the 7.62 out of everyone that's running a Kar98 and just never run out of ammo. An AKM or a Groza. A Groza if you're just a big bopper, and I do love the Groza. A lot of people leave Grozas in crates. It all depends on your loadout. And there's a video coming, I've been promising it for ages, the weapons tree, the decision tree when you're choosing weapons and why you choose one weapon over another. And I've been slowly gathering momentum with that one, thinking about different ways to do it, different ways to run things through. You can see I'm pushing down to the middle of the map here. I've got to find targets. One of the things that war mode does reward you for is being aggressive. Running 2 5.56 weapons here. Just a bit of a spray there. We've got a M416, and even bare buck naked, the M416 has incredible gun handling. It's a brilliant weapon. There's no two ways around it. We go. Just looking, there's a Scar L there. No, thank you. Lots of 5.56 on these tables that no one's grabbed. Another M416 there. We only need one. And then we're going to loot this bloke. So now we're absolutely cooking. Biggest problem you'll run into is in the AR section. Is if you try to just be isolated and camp, you'll run out of ammo. You've got to keep looting. Almost like it's a proper ratings game. You just keep looting. Don't stop looting. Don't stop looting. Blah, 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 blah. Making up songs. Just such a composer. Such a composer. People popping and dropping all over the place. We managed to get rid of big something. 1, 2, 3. I'm not even going to look at that one. Looked a bit dangerous. Demonetization written all over it. There's a Kar98 there. One of the few times in the world you wouldn't pick up a Kar98. The end of this video features 2 brilliant, and I say so myself, but they are 2 very, very good kills jumping off the edge of cliff faces kind of thing. This one is pretty cool as well. I can't see the guy. He's somewhere there behind the smoke, so I'll just spam a lot of ammo on him. I had plenty of ammo. He chucks a grand, and then we're going to push on him. We're always pushing, and you're going to see the claw in action, the jump, swivel, shoot. Here we go. Sitting down, big boss, 35 NB, and picking stuff up. This is something I really didn't think about when I first made the video, but learning to loot on the move without stopping so people don't shoot you, without auto loot turned on so you get to choose what pops, is really, really important. You can see there's people all over the place still shooting at this crate. Obviously a high visibility area. You're going to get someone cracking at me at the end, but we're out of there, baby. We're out of there. And then it's back to run our routes again. There's a safe space over here. I can hear people coming. I can heal back up, and we can start all over again. And look at our loadout now. We've got like such an epic loadout for war mode. I switched the scopes around, so the spray is going to be on the M416. The zoom in is going to be on the M16A4. I'm going to use my last painkiller. I've got a level 3 helmet, half a level 2 vest. I've got like 400 rounds nearly, or 400 rounds indeed of 5.56. 6 kills in the bag, and I am ready to absolutely thump. So we're going to push down here towards this crate. Crates are really great areas in war mode for getting activity, and you look at the sway. You see how those shots now, it's interesting to watch, and it's one of the best ways of actually refining your gameplay. I found this in the other channel I run, a tank channel, where when I first started YouTube, I actually got better because I was watching the replays and I was honest with myself and accountable about some of the things I was doing wrong. And watching myself on this, I can actually see the improvement in my claw work. Oh, hang on. Yeah, we'll take the M24. Thanks very much. I can hear someone coming. Just clear that bloke first. Pahan 147. I can actually see the improvement. I'm going ADS more now. When necessary, I am also going ADS and strafing in ADS a little bit left to right, which is much more important. And I can see the constant movement in my avatar there, my player. I'm not just sitting still. I'm consistently moving about the place and setting things up. And there's Kia To see you, mate. 10 kills, 4 to go before we get to another war mode win. And we're looking to use this big bad M24. M24's standard skin looks amazing. You don't often get to use an M24 in this kind of situation, so I'm very, very happy. 1, 2, tagged him twice. Third time's a charm. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go back to my room where we can do it all night and we can do it all right. And we're pushing back to the crate. I've seen 2 blokes drop down there at the end. There's 11 kills. I only need 3 kills and we'll shut this one out. There's a bloke at the crate. We're going to go again. ADS with a little bit of a strafe in. Never stop moving. I mean, I like that. I like looking at the gameplay now and realizing that I've come a long way since I started the channel. I've gotten a lot better at zones like this, at distances like this, rather. There's no reason not to just make sure that you get the best shot possible in. And there we go. That's our 14th kill, arcade solo war mode, wearing the season 1 Adidas outfit from the Russian gangster wardrobe. This is Carnage personified. This is war mode with SMGs on the ridge between George Pol crates and the Gatka area. Hospital, you know, it's all around there. This is just stupid, this game. This is great fun though. Like, SMGs is great. One other thing that I will point out to you guys here is there are no structures here that I'm using. So you have to learn when you're ridge fighting, you basically want to fight just either side of the spine of the ridge. If you're on a hill, and you can apply this to any hill or berm, it's natural if you play enough first-person shooters, you'll figure this out. You can then move to the other side of the mountain, and there's a mountain between you and the bad guys, so you can then use that to heal up, reload your gun, all that kind of stuff. If you're fighting on the base of hills, everyone gets to look at you, and it's very, very hard for you to find any cover, unless there's a big clump of rocks or something. That's the same kind of deal. You can hide behind a clump of rocks. It's all good. But this game is particularly notable for it's a little bit more competitive than the others in terms of getting to the number 1 spot. I'm currently number 3. I'm going to have a little bit of a barnstorming run down here through the southern side of the ridgeline. Looking to the south, I can see there's targets aplenty down that neck of the woods, and I'm going to start getting ripped in. There we go. Long range bomb in the Thompson iron sights. Love a bit of Tommy gun with the drum. The drum gun, baby. I'm also running the Vector. Now, I'd rather run the Tommy gun than the Vector. The Vector's great, very, very close. But the problem with the Vector, I find, is that it spits out the ammo so quickly that if you're in a situation like with multiple targets, like you can so easily find yourself in this game, it's so quick that you end up just spending a lot of time with dead air where you're reloading the gun and you're not actually getting any firepower out. So we've moved up to 4. We've put ourselves up to number 1. And lo and behold, poor old Sophia 2020-04 lands immediately in front of us and gets gunned down. And then the same with Mr. VSR17. Real tough gig there. Now we're going to change up to the Uzi. I'll let you in on a little secret. The Uzi for me is the most underrated weapon in the entire game. I know that sounds crazy, but hear me out on this. I'm not talking about just the numbers don't bear this out or anything. This gun up close is absolutely terrifying. The rate of fire, the complete lack of recoil, like the ability to put an extended 35 round mag into the one kind of area, even at range, is just bizarre. It's got such a stupidly low recoil profile. You're going to see what I mean on a few of these shots. The gun's just unwavering. It's brilliant. I can't tell you the amount of times. I mean, I've made footage of it before, but there's a lot of videos I've never used. I should probably do a footage dump at some point. Like, I've got a lot of really cool footage of the Uzi at school, where I just jump school, land school, get an Uzi, and go and clean 4 people up. It's even over guns like the AK. And the reason I die here is I stopped firing. I don't know why I stopped firing now. I think that I figured this dude was dead. Now, the best part about War Mode is when they kill you and they actually take your stuff. Look, he's grabbed my Spetsnaz helmet. He's grabbed my Mark 14. He's got all my extra Uzi ammo and my Grens and everything. So I know that I can go down there, wipe that turkey out, and get all my gear back, which is great. Someone else is grabbing the #1 spot. You can see while I'm on the plane, someone's going to leapfrog me. That person... it's not that person there. Let's see who picks up #1 with a kill. Not that bloke there. Not that bloke there. That bloke there. Leon AT. Leon AT, you grub. I don't know where Leon AT is, but he's pushing. Sophia 2020-04. Leon AT gets another kill. He goes to #1. So, I'm in dire peril here. I've got to get 6 more kills to close this thing out. And I've got to get it damn fast because Leon AT is doing the business. Let's get stuck in. Watch this long shot with the Uzi on the back there. Yep. And then this sway and spray. I mean, the sway and spray with the Uzi is phenomenal because you have no recoil. Watch this one. This is amazing. Woo-hoo-hoo-ee. Oh, yeah. Let's watch that one again. That was so cool. Time keeps on slipping into my vision. I'm gonna fly like an eagle to the sea. Oh yeah, get wrecked. 11 kills and we're streaking ahead of our mate Leon AT. 3 kills left to close it out and we are really feeling. There's our Mark 14. There's our 4-time scope. There's our compensator. There's our level 3 vest. Everyone else can get wrecked. Ah, it's a lovely thing. He must have been very low on health, Mr. V, there, to get headshot through a level 3 helmet and just eat it from a 9mm bullet at that range. Running the bottom of the hill here again, talking about the spine of the hill and everything like that. They're going to push down on me. I'd say we'd get a return of serve from Mr. V. Oh, yes, indeedly. That's KBHSNN. Is he coming down the hill here? Let's back this one up and use the big dog. Auto. Oh! Now that was, I think that was Sophia 2024. 2204. We've only got 1 kill left. Let's make it a good one. We don't want to go out with a spark. We want to go out with an enormous kablang. That's exactly what we're going to do. You saw the big jump kill before. Let's do that again, but let's do it to get a chicken dinner. Head down below us. Woo-hoo-hoo-wee! Excellent. We're going to win a chicken dinner. I hope you enjoyed that. And that was a very, very fortuitous bit of content making. I was actually trying to get that 18 kill challenge. And instead of getting the 18 kill challenge, I ended up just having a lot of fun and playing a lot of War Mode. I won like 5 games out of about 8 games. And was the ones I was losing, I was still having a barrel of laughs. You get in those situations where you get one bloke that kills you and you're like, you know what? Screw you, buddy. I'm coming at you. And you just go back down and play screw you, no, screw you, no, screw you. And you blow each other up and it's really good fun. I'm Bushka. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of a lighter look at that side of life. There is a War Mode vid coming out with myself and Snake Eyes in it. And there's a lot more content coming down the pike. So don't go anywhere. Share the videos if you would. That helps me. If you want to become a patron, we do regular streams on channel that the patrons are included in. Obviously, in the Discord server, we run a patron-only Discord server. I wanted to take the Discord server public, but I had to think about it, and there's enough Discord servers out there. I mean, like, there's the Pubg mobile Discord server. Wicked's got his own server. Powerbang's got a massive server. I mean, Derek G's got a Discord server, I think. They're all building their own Discord servers, and I know I should probably be doing it too, but I just like having my own little group of humans that I know everyone, you know? I like that family feel. I like that really close-knit community feel, and I don't have enough time in my life to play with everyone. It's just not possible, unfortunately. So if you want to join the Patreon mob, it's patreon.com/TheBushka. I think it's $7.50 for the standard subscription every month. That gets you access to the Discord servers. You see the videos before they drop on YouTube. I put them up there a couple of days beforehand for the most part. Some of them I drop on the day that I do them if they're germane to the conversation that's going on at the time, but mostly they go up there for a couple of days beforehand. Until next time, look after yourselves, be nice to your mum, and stay safe on the battlefield. Bye for now.